moving into your new year of 2023 where that is concerned, moving into your month of January where that is concerned, and opening up to the grand parameters of your life where that is concerned. And what we mean by that is you're opening up to the grandness of self, the greatness of self, the wonderfulness of self, and it is time to move out into the world, dear ones. It is time to move out into the world being who you are where that is concerned. We have come to you many times before speaking to you about moving from doing to being where that is concerned. And we've brought you through all the parameters of doing, all the parameters of being where that is concerned, moving into the depth and breadth of the gloriousness of the self where that is concerned. And the year of 2023 is now about emerging out into the world, emerging into the grandness of the self, the greatness of the self, the wonderfulness of the self, and emerging out into the world and bringing yourself to the world where that is concerned, the beingness and the full beingness of the self where that is concerned. And it's about opening up your heart space as well, opening up your heart space to give and receive love where that is concerned. Opening up your heart space for many to finally receive love and being in the presence of love where that is concerned as you move into your month of January and into your month of 2023 where that is concerned. Your month of 2023 will be a great year of giving to the world who you are, of giving to the world your talents and gifts where that is concerned, and then opening up your heart to begin to receive the love that is coming back to you where that is concerned. In many ways, dear ones, as you emerge from the end of your year of 2022, your month of December, into your month of January, it is about emerging from the shadow of the self where that is concerned, releasing the shadow of the self and opening up to the brightness of self, the golden white light and the depth and breath of your heart space that we have spoken to you many times about where that is concerned, and opening up to the great Christ consciousness within you to begin to shed that light along the world and in your pathway where that is concerned. Allow yourself now to illuminate the world outside of yourself with you where that is concerned. Stand in your powerfulness, stand in your greatness where that is concerned. And as you move into your month of January, you move into a preparation period of that. Your year of 2022 for many, dear ones, has been a great year of releasing the old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors. The old behaviors that held you in a place of inadequateness where that is concerned. A place of not really actually being in the depth and breadth of the glorious of the self where that is concerned. A place of inadequacy where that is concerned. Where you are holding yourself hostage where that is concerned. And a place of smallness where that is concerned. Where you are now moving into your greatness where that is concerned. And the reason why you held yourself in those places is because of the depth of the wounding where that is concerned. The depth of the feelings beneath the wounding where that is concerned. And as you allowed yourself, for many in the last half of the year of 2022, to fully dive into and delve into the wounding, into the depth and breadth of the heart space, you are now allowing yourself to be with that as you go through the end of your year of 2022 and beginning to emerge into year of 2023 and your month of January. Your month of January will be a year of preparation where that is concerned. Preparing yourself to fully emerge. It's not as if you're going to burst onto the scene where that is concerned. It will take time as this is a process where that is concerned. It's in a process of emergence. Your month of January will be a process of emerging out into the world, being who you are. For many, it will be as if you are testing the waters, moving from the shallow end of the pool to the deep end of the pool where that is concerned. Many will begin in that end of that pool that is shallow, testing the waters of the beingness of the self where that is concerned. So we ask you, as you move into your month of January, to test yourself out into the world. See where you quite possibly maybe still holding on to that old wounding, and how that old wounding and the wounds of the child are running your life where that is concerned. Because that's what many are emerging from. They're emerging from the wounded child leading your life through those wounds, through those feelings of not good enough, not perfect enough, where that is concerned, not worthy enough to be loved, not worthy enough to give love where that is concerned. Where you are now moving into showing the world that you are relevant. That you are relevant simply just because you are you. The year of 2023 will be a year of emerging from the cocoon of the wounds of the child, moving out into the world, showing the world that you are relevant, by simply being who you are. You are loved for who you are. But within that process, more talents and gifts will emerge from this that you can now give to the world where that is concerned, coming from a place of peace, community, harmony, quality, and love where that is concerned. Your year of 2023 will also be an emergence of a new soul family where that is concerned, or a solidified soul family where that is concerned. Releasing what no longer serves you, releasing who no longer serves you as you move through your month of January. You will be deducing, and what we ask you to do in your month of January is to see who no longer serves your highest good, where there is no longer a balance of giving and receiving, who supports you where that is concerned in your life, who champions your greatest good where that is concerned, and vice versa. Are you doing the same with them? And if you can see that, you will see the fortitude of relationships where that is concerned, the gravitas of relationships where that is concerned, and the foundation of these relationships where that is concerned. Because what you will be seeing, dear ones, is meaning, value, and purpose of these relationships. Just as you are seeing the meaning, value, and purpose of who you are, dear ones. Not what you are doing, but who you are being where that is concerned. What you will be doing is simply, dear one, and we've said this to you many, many times before, simply an expression of your beingness out into the world where that is concerned. So what you are doing, you are now no longer will be doing to prove to anybody that you are lovable, that you are wonderful, that you are fantastic, that you are great. You will be doing, dear ones, as a full expression of the beingness of who you are. Your doing in 2023 will be an expression of who you are being where that is concerned. So for many, dear ones, your month of January will be an emergence, a slow emergence into this, as if you're testing the waters of your beingness where that is concerned. And we simply suggest, dear ones, if you so choose, to move at a slower pace through your month of January where that is concerned. You might feel that your nervous system is at a high crescendo where that is concerned, and I'm excited, I'm going to move out into the world being who I am where that is concerned. That is all well and wonderful, dear ones. Feel that, dear ones. Feel those feelings. Feel that resonance and vibration raise. But we suggest that you just simply take it at a pace of slowness where that is concerned, at a peaceful place of solace, simply opening the doorway and walking through the doorway, not bursting onto the scene if you so choose, and showing everybody who I am. Simply be, dear ones, because it is not about that burst of energy. It is not about looking at the world saying, see me, this is who I am. It is about being who you are. Being who you are in a process of peace, community, harmony, and equality. Simply allowing yourself to stride gracefully on the pathway of life as you move through your year of 2023. Your year of 2023 in the overview, dear one, for many will be a quest of being. The quest of being who they are where that is concerned. You'll move through periods, dear one, quadrants, if you will, where that is concerned. As you move through the year of 2023, you will move through peaks and valleys of this where that is concerned. But at most, dear ones, it is about the full beingness of who you are where that is concerned, and living that beingness. Releasing trying to control the third dimensional realm outside of yourself. Releasing looking at the world as doom and gloom where that is concerned. Releasing and beginning to celebrate, dear ones, that you have chosen to be in this incarnation alive through the beingness of who you are. It is time, dear ones, to move into this place of being who you are. In your month of January, allow the doorway to open and move gracefully through that door opening to the new opportunities that will present itself to you if you allow those opportunities to be seen. If you are in a state of consciousness and awareness to see these opportunities that are before you where that is concerned. We suggest you rid yourself of what no longer serves your highest good. Rid yourself of what lowers your resonance and vibration. Or simply observe what lowers your resonance and vibration and why you are in those relationships, whatever those relationships are where that is concerned. Because if in fact you are in those relationships that lower your resonance and vibration, and you're feeding those relationships by being in those relationships, you are still stuck in the old. You are still stuck in the old. The new, dear ones, is about feeding the relationships that serve you. Feeding the relationships that raise your resonance and vibration. Feeding that relationship with you. By surrounding yourself with those who champion your highest good as you champion theirs. It is about moving into a direction of life that is fulfilling, where there is a balance of giving and receiving, and moving quite possibly into new relationships. Now that will fortify that. Your year of 2023, dear ones, is a year also of relationships. Creating new relationships. Creating a brand new relationship that you're having with yourself as you have moved through the year of 2022 and released that which no longer serves you. Healed the wounding, seen the wounding, raised your resonance and vibration and your consciousness to that wounding, and seeing how that wounding has been running your life, has been holding you in a place of smallness, if you will. It is now time to open your heart space, dear one, and allow the radiatory white light, the Christ consciousness, to illuminate that on your pathway in the world. Illuminate the world with yourself, dear ones. You will move through segments of your year of 2022 where duality will rear its ugly head where that is concerned. Duality in the third dimensional realm outside of itself. That, dear ones, might be a sign to see where there is duality in your life where that is concerned. Duality within yourself where that is concerned. In many ways, dear one, the third dimensional realm outside of yourself will continue to be what it is. We have asked you many, many times before to simply ask yourself this question. Is what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of myself dictating the way I live my life? It is about your attachments to the third dimensional realm outside of yourself. So your year of 2023 will begin to allow you to see more deeply those attachments that you have to the third dimensional realm outside of yourself. Seeing if in fact what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself is dictating the way you live your life. Seeing what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself and asking yourself, does this resonate with me or doesn't it resonate with me? Dear ones, you're on a pathway, a high vibration, a multi-dimensional pathway. As in, if you raise your resonance and vibration, you can far surpass the low, dense vibration of the realm of the third dimensional realm where that is concerned, where what is transpiring in the world simply, dear ones, resonates or doesn't resonate for you. You can gleefully, joyfully, powerfully walk on the pathway into the beingness of the self, dear one, irregardless of what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself. It all depends on how much power you give to what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself where that is concerned. And ask yourself, is what is transpiring outside of myself in the third dimensional realm affecting my life right now? Or is it hitting the conditioning of the wounded child? The fear that the wounded child has, that they need mom and dad to still keep them alive and run their life. Look outside of yourself in the third dimensional realm as you meander along the pathway, dear ones, gracefully being who you are, and seeing how much what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself is affecting you. What are you creating, dear ones, in your lifetime now to learn that certain relationships no longer are needed in your life to mirror back to you your wounding? It is time to see in your life, dear ones, what is mirroring back to you your greatness, your wonderfulness, your powerfulness. You see, dear ones, the mirror outside of yourselves, it is not simply for, what is this mirroring back to me that I need to heal, that I need to work on? Yes, dear ones, that will transpire. It is now time, dear ones, if you so choose, to see what is transpiring in your relationships outside of yourself, in the world outside of yourself, of your creation, that is mirroring back to you your wonderfulness, your powerfulness, your greatness. Meanwhile, looking at those relationships who are fulfilling all of that. And are you paying attention to that? What is happening in your world outside of yourself that is mirroring back to you how much you are loved, how worthy you are loved? It is why, dear ones, through the year of 2022, we had asked you and continue to ask you to open your heart space. So if you're looking at relationships and seeing these relationships and asking, what do I need to still work on in myself with these relationships? And that is your main focus. Well, let that be so, dear ones. What we are suggesting to you now is to look at what is transpiring in the world outside of yourself, of whatever you have created, and see if that is mirroring back to you your powerfulness, your greatness, your wonderfulness, and that you are worthy to be loved for simply being you. It is most important, dear ones, as you move into your year of 2022, out of your year of 2022, into your year of 2023, to now see all of this. Year of 2023, dear ones, is a year of emerging into the greatness of who you are.